Hey bro, so I'm making this video because, well, basically last night I journaled and I was like, uh, I wanted to check my messages. Before I went to bed, but I studied until like 11 o'clock. So 11 o'clock was already my bedtime, but I still wanted to check my messages. And I just, journaled like, okay, that's not okay, because if you want to be in bed at 11, you have to take these like strict measures, right? You're not even supposed to look at your phone from 10:30 onwards. I studied until 11 o'clock, okay, because like I have to study for an hour, right? So I sacrificed my sleep just to study. But I had some messages on my phone that I wanted to read, but I did not need to read them today. And I told myself I did not need to read them till today, but I still read them. So, it was about 11:30 when I started reading them, and it was about 12:20 or something when I went to bed, when I finished texting. So it took about, 50 minutes, 40 minutes, whatever it was, just texting those messages, waiting for the reply and doing all that bullshit. So I just want to tell you, like, at nighttime, you need to be fucking strict with this shit. Like, okay, when you're at school, you need to be in bed at like 10:30 or 10. And on the summer holidays, I've sort of just reverted back to 11 o'clock just because it's a lot easier. Because a lot of the time at 10 o'clock, it's just too early to go to bed. It's sort of just impossible. You never have your workout done by that time or whatever it is. It's usually just been difficult. I don't know, like maybe you could, try going to bed at 10 again, but it's just sort of a little bit too hard to get in bed at that time. So 11 o'clock is easier. But when you set that time, 11 o'clock, you need to actually try and fucking accomplish it, you know what I mean? And that means not checking your messages and doing bullshit like that, because you have the entire day to check the messages. And like I was just thinking then, it's like I just finished my meditate. From the time you check your meditate, you have the entire day where you can check your messages, and it's okay. And, I had this little rule where, like, for a bit, where I thought, like, okay, the only time I'll check messages is in between sets of my workout. And it's like, you don't need to be that retarded about it, because like, yes, that's a good time to check messages and everything, but like if you want to look at it in the morning after you meditate, like you can just quickly reply to them and shit. You don't need to have like a full conversation or whatever. Like you just need to reply to a message. You're not on Instagram to make conversations. That's one thing, and I don't really do it anyway, but you don't go on Instagram to like make conversation. If you want to do that, you fucking meet a person in real life or you call them, right? So you're not texting conversations with messages. But yeah, if you want to check it after you meditate, that's okay. Right now, I woke up late because I went to bed a little bit late, but it's a separate point. I just let myself sleep as long as I wanted. But yeah, I'm just thinking like, oh, should I check the messages? Checking Instagram, in the morning, it doesn't really feel so good, but it's like, bro, when else am I gonna fucking check it? I know you want to be like strict about it, but like, when else are you gonna check your messages? You're gonna wait all the way to when you work out? Like, that's just stupid. Like, just do it now. It's okay if you do it now. Yeah, with that point of, waking up late, it's like, I want to sleep as long as my body needs to sleep, because sleep is the most important thing for your body. And you think like, oh, I'm oversleeping if I'm sleeping for 10 hours. Like, no, I don't think there's a thing of fucking oversleeping. I think if your body wakes up at the time it wants to wake up, that's, as much rest as your body fucking needs. You think a caveman would wake up at an alarm? Like, nigga, no. Like, the caveman will wake up at the time that he just naturally wakes up, bro. And if he like wakes up and he's like, oh, I'm still tired, then he'd probably just go back to bed. Like, I woke up a couple times and my eyes were just like stinging, and I was like, I could wake up. I've slept for like enough time. 8 hours, if 8 hours is enough time, but like I still feel like shit, so I'm gonna go back to bed for another hour. And like, I know that might seem unproductive, and like I'm a little bitch. Oh, you gotta wake up early, you gotta wake up at fucking dawn. It's like, it's okay if you don't do that. But the main thing that you want to focus is, and the main thing that's healthy, is to go to bed at the same time every night, at a bedtime, your fucking bedtime, right? Which is 11 o'clock, which has actually been your bedtime for years. Like literally like 2 years has been your bedtime. It was your bedtime in Australia too, 11 o'clock. It's like, bro, just go to bed at 11 o'clock. It's not that fucking hard. It's like, I literally finished eating dinner at like 9:30. It's like, what the actual fuck is going on? Like, what the fuck? Like, we started at 7, finished eating at like 9:30. Hold on, how the fuck? And then, I didn't get my workout all done. And also, I studied until like 11 o'clock. And then I had to have a shower and all that shit. I had a shower, brush my teeth, and it was like 11:30. Could have gone to bed. could have just done a journal and go to bed, and then I checked my phone and looked at messages. So don't do that. You want to have this clear night routine. The same way your morning routine is so structured, every morning you do the same shit. Your night routine is just like, don't check your phone. You know, don't look at messages. Just follow your night routine, which is, you know, shower, do your little skincare, brush your teeth, and go to bed. And do that little journaling before bed. Or, you know, you can do Nihongo Kanasu, do Benki or whatever. But just stick to that, okay? Be in bed at this. Try to be in bed at the same time every night, or at least just follow your fucking night routine. If you know you really can't help it, and like you had to for some reason finish eating dinner at like 9:30, and then you had to study because you hadn't studied yet, you know, just try your best with it. All right, just try your best with it.